Hello, everyone. This is Gary London, Senior Principal with London Moeder Advisors. And I am here with Ricardo Flores in San Diego, who is local head of an organization called LISC. And he's going to tell you about who he is, what he does, and give you more detail in terms of his biography. But let me just start this out, Ricardo, by telling everybody why we're having a conversation. The reason we're having a conversation is because you are about to promote a very interesting idea, which my partner Nathan Moeder and I wholly support and are going to lobby with you to achieve, which is to create higher density housing in neighborhoods. But wait, there's more. It's not just about taking single family lots and building apartment projects, which has sort of been the platform of the infill approach that the city of San Diego and many other cities in Southern California have taken. No, this is about trying to achieve housing for what we call the missing middle, which are largely families, couples with children who might want to have children, who are basically priced out of the single family home market all over Southern California and the coastal markets all over the West Coast because it's too expensive. And what's happening in terms of population movement is because these people in great amounts of numbers cannot afford to live here, to buy a home here, they leave. And the exit numbers demonstrate that. Ultimately, that becomes an economic crisis for coastal California. So the question is, how do we cure that? And the biggest cost of living issue that these people have is housing. And what your proposal is and what we agree with is, let's not just take housing, single family neighborhoods and sort of radically change the character of those communities and build a bunch of apartments in them. That's not what this proposal is. The proposal is simply to take single family lots and subdivide them into smaller lots so that you can achieve the density of what we call townhomes or row homes, which are accommodatable for families. But what are you doing with this density? You're essentially cutting out the cost of the land because you're using smaller footprint, but you're going a little bit vertical. Instead of one story, you're going 2 stories, sometimes 3 stories, to get interior space that is essentially the same size interior space as single family homes, but you're eliminating front yards and backyards. Presumably there's a park or a schoolyard down the block that can deal with that issue. And the most important thing is you're cutting the cost of the house way down because you're cutting the land out of the deal. And you're minimally not changing the character actually at all of single family neighborhoods by just adding a little bit of density, which will accommodate the same demographic cohort, the same families as were originally accommodated in most of these neighborhoods when baby boomers like me were buying these homes back in the 70s and 80s, even the 90s. It's the same people. There's just the younger version of the same people. So what we're doing is we're opening up housing for these people. So anyway, that's the proposal that you made, that you're about to aggressively make to the policymakers.